Okay. Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome back. It's your girl, Miss Mystical Rose, and in today's video, I'm kind of going to break down the symbology in the Weeknd Snowchild video. I was inspired to do this one because he just came out with his Take Your Breath video. I'm actually going to drop another video just decoding that for you all as well, because there's a lot of shit that's in plain sight for us, and it's time to wake up. There is a Bible verse, Ephesians 6:12, that says we just have to beware of spiritual wickedness in high places, because what we have to understand is there are entities that walk among us that feed off of energy of decay, destruction, and just hellish type of energy. And these entities seek to pull us there. That's why oftentimes you feel like you're living in hell on earth, because there are entities that are here who want to make you feel just that same way. So in this video, I'm going to break down the symbolic site that's in front of us, because this is all in front of us. And we just have to choose whether or not we're going to buy into a lot of the things that we're being programmed for. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Thirsty. In the beginning of the video, we start out with a black and white scene. And this represents the elements of light and dark, that we have a choice. We can choose between light and dark. The first couple verses of the song, he's talking about how he literally says, if I don't make it, I'll cut my wrist. First of all, we have got to be mindful of the thoughts that we feed our energy into, because there are dark entities that feed off of that kind of energy, right? And so these dark entities know, like, to prey on you and attack you. And that's exactly what happened to my brother Abel, is he was preyed on and they got his ass pretty much. So he ends up getting famous pretty much. And this and I know it represents the beginning of his career, because they're the balloons, the House of Balloons. That's like one of his first projects that he dropped. Now, the next scene that we're brought to is like things change. So now he's in a different world, and it goes to color. He's in a hotel room with a woman. She's looking all sexy, like they just finished making grass sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? And so then this woman turns into a demon, okay? Fucking takes my man's face and like pulls him down into the sunken place, pulls him down into hell pretty much. And that was symbolic of the fact that these dark entities, these dark energies, they don't look like these big scary monsters. These dark energies are moving through people, especially women, because the one thing we all have in common is a woman. That's how we get here. Women are the birthers, okay? We are bringing forth a new life. So if we want to bring forth new life, or we want to take life, we have the power to do that. So oftentimes these demons are able to move through women a little bit more easily than men. So yeah, she takes my guy down to the sunken place. He's in hell, and basically he's entered into a state of mental slavery, because in the next scene, we see this really dark entity that kind of represents the head honcho in charge, whoever that may be, I don't know. And then we have a bunch of headless bodies chained to the ground pretty much. And then the headless bodies, boom, get sucked underneath. Now you want to subscribe, and you want to make sure that you check out my next video right after this one about Take Your Breath, because I'm going to explain why they got sucked down into the ground. It's really deep, y'all, and it all makes sense. And the thing is, these people who are working to harness our energy into darkness, these people put this stuff right in front of us, and they think it's funny. Like, it's funny to them that y'all are so fucking sleep that you don't even see what's right in front of your face. Like, honestly, but it's okay though. It's okay though, because I'm part of the light. And I was sitting here, you know what I'm saying, Captain Save a Hoe. It's like, no, I love y'all. But I am here to help wake y'all up to what's right in front of y'all, because this system is not working. It's one that's just, it feeds on just hell. It feeds on creating hellish circumstances for us, so that we engage and indulge into these false emotions. And it's just really not a good look. And it's time for a change. And it's been time for a change. And I am part of the evolution, because it's time for us to evolve as humans. So now the next scene that we have, after we see old boy and the headless guys, which represent mental slavery, they have no heads, their mind is gone, and they're slaves, they're chained, and then they get sucked down underneath. Now, the next thing we pan into, I think, is really, really important, because like I said, these dark entities, the only way they can work is through getting your consent. So they have to kind of show you both options. They have to show you the dark and the light. That's why there's certain things that are allowed to be made public, because it's like, they can't just only show you darkness. You have to be able to choose between light and dark. So the next scene is just so heart-wrenching because basically he's saying he realizes he had everything he ever needed. He says, let's see, what's the verse? He said, she never need a man, she what a man needs, so I keep on falling for her daily. And then the music drops and we get nature sounds because, y'all, we are part of nature. We're not separate from it. That's why astrology is so important, because we have to understand how we work with the environment around us. We are not just these separate things, okay? We are part of nature. It's called Mother Earth, mother of us all. So we have got to understand that. And at the end of the day, that is really all you need, is Mother Earth on your side. Choose the light, choose the love. And when Mother Earth is on your side, you can have anything you want. That is your birthright. You don't have to subscribe to darkness. You don't have to degrade yourself. You don't have to do fucked up things to get ahead. Love each other, okay? Love the earth. But yeah, that's what he's saying, is that he didn't really realize all he really needed was right there in front of him, the beauty around us. We have to put our phones down and actually start to appreciate nature. When's the last time you looked at some trees and just chilled out and just chilled? Like, there's this hyper phone shit. Everyone's always on their phone. It's like, really, it's sad. But I just hope that that inspires you to maybe take a look around and start to maybe take 20 or 30 minutes a day and just sit outside, look at some trees, just hang out and enjoy nature, because it's so beautiful and just humbling and awe-inspiring. So then from there, we go back into the den. I call it like the den of lions, pretty much. Or what was it? The lion's den. I call it the lion's den, except it is I call it the lion's den. And then again, we have these demons, these dark forces moving through women. They shapeshift into women. They shapeshift from women into demons, pretty much. And that is symbolic of how these dark entities are using the feminine energy right now to spread darkness. That's why there's a narrative of women degrading themselves right now and doing whatever they have to do for money and settling for bullshit just if a guy can pay me, you know, and it's really sad. But then from there, and so basically this whole video, he keeps trying to escape the darkness. Baby, it's inevitable. I love you, Abel, but you picked a side, baby. You got to stay there. You know, but the good news is we always get another opportunity to choose. Maybe not in this lifetime. He's fucked this life. He's fucked. He's completely fucked this lifetime. But maybe next lifetime he'll get it right. And maybe he's not fucked this lifetime. Who knows? Who am I to say? But yeah, from there we fast forward to, and this is a really powerful scene. He's literally just throwing all his money in the fire because, y'all, money does not matter. Money is just a tool. Money is a tool to access freedom. And once we start to look at that, and once we start to look at it as just a tool and not make it so important and not make it like, oh, we need to get rich. I want to get rich. I want money, 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 money. It's not money you want. That's the whole thing. You've been indoctrinated and you think you want money. You don't want fucking money. You want freedom. You want love. You want peace. And you just want, you want to breathe deeply. I know you do. Money is just a tool. So stop saying you want money and start asking what's going to make your heart happy. But you can't really start finding out what makes your heart happy until you heal and do some shadow work. It's a whole vibe, pretty much. But yeah, he's throwing the money in the fire because that shit don't fucking matter. It really don't matter. That shit is paper. And y'all be out here degrading each other. Y'all be out here letting men degrade you. Y'all be out here killing your brothers and sisters over fucking paper. But that's your choice, because it's all about choices. That's what life is about. Now, from there, it's just a heartbreaking scene. The first time I watched this video, I literally cried because my heart broke for my brother. Like, he said, only thing I'm phobic of is failing. I was never blessed with any patience. This is a huge line, you guys. We have got to stop allowing fear to dictate what we do, because fear is the reason why a lot of you guys are still participating in a system and things that you don't really believe in and things that clearly have been shown to you are not for you. Like, y'all keep partaking in processes, okay, that haven't ever manifested actual change for you on a personal level. Really ask yourself what processes you participate in and ask yourself why. Do you actually believe in these processes? Do you see these processes helping people who you know at a base level of a regular human? I don't think so. But yet and still, you guys still think it's like this big thing. And I'm going to talk more about that later. But it's important that we release this illusion of fear. Fear literally is false evidence appearing real, and we have to remember that. We've got to remember that, because whenever we move out of fear, we really set ourselves up to go the wrong way. And I want to bring you up here to the light, because it's really amazing here. You should really be here. So yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't fucking know. And then the last part was just so heartbreaking. He said, I was never blessed with any patience. You guys, all you have to do to have the life you want is to be patient. You have to trust the process, and you have to understand that life is happening for you, so you can remember who you are, what your purpose is, and why you came here. Stop trying to take shortcuts in life, because when you take shortcuts in life, when you decide not to do the work, not to heal, not to forgive, not to really just follow your heart, because you don't know where your heart is, because you're living a loveless life and you're just chasing the illusion of money, which doesn't matter. Okay, once you tap into your heart, then you can trust it to guide you. But if you haven't tapped into your heart, you're holding hatred in your heart, you're not able to forgive people, your heart can't lead you, and then you end up making decisions based on the false evidence that appears real to you. And so that's pretty much it. He's trying to go home. He's fucked. And then he just ends up in Sin City. And then we get the videos that are not in cartoons, that are him in real life, pretty much. With the red jacket, like In Your Eyes, Blinding Lights, I think. And just a couple other ones, After Hours. And that's so sad. Like, if you notice that whole thing, he's always in the darkness. He's always underneath ground somewhere. I'm going to explain the symbology. Make sure you subscribe, because I want you to catch the next video where I break down his other new video, or his new video, Take My Breath. Because in that video, I'm going to explain the whole underground thing and why that's a thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And throughout this whole song in Snowchild, he says, so a nigga leaving into the night. You know, he's chosen the dark side. You gotta go. And I'm not wishing anything bad on anyone, but usually, but just based off the symbolism, I think we're gonna not see him anymore for a while. And I'm not talking about death or anything like that. I'm just saying, I don't think we're gonna see him anymore in the public eye. We're gonna be told something, but I don't think we're gonna actually be able to see him anymore. So, and I'll explain to you more. What the fuck? This shit is everywhere, and I'm done. Like, the symbolism be so fucking real, bro. This shit be so damn real. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. Make sure you like this video, comment down below, share if you care, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Mwah. Love you. Peace.